Remember when Lotus was all about lightweight sports cars? Well, those days are officially over. This is the Emeya, Lotus's newest electric Hyper GT, and it weighs as much as 2.5 Evorus. But before you grab your pitchforks, let me tell you why this 5,700-pound behemoth might just be the most important Lotus ever made. Now, let's start with the numbers that'll make your jaw drop. The range-topping Emeya R packs a whopping 905 horsepower. Yes, you heard that right, 905. That's enough to launch this electric Luxo barge from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds. Even the base model, if you can call it that, serves up 603 horses. Step inside and you'll find yourself in arguably the most luxurious Lotus ever made. The 15.1-inch touchscreen looks like it is taken from a concept car, complete with some seriously cool 3D visualization features. The KEF sound system is fantastic, and that optional smart glass roof that changes opacity, pure theater. Though I have to say, those camera mirrors take some getting used to, kind of like trying to drive while watching two tiny TVs. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite its massive size, we're talking nearly 17 feet of British-designed, Chinese-built luxury the Emeya can actually handle. Sure, it's no Elise in the corners, but show it a sweeping mountain road, and this electric GT reveals its Lotus DNA. The steering might not be quite as chatty as a Porsche Taycan's, but it's precise enough to make you forget you're piloting something that weighs more than some SUVs. Speaking of the Taycan, that's clearly the benchmark here, but Lotus has brought some serious ammunition to this fight. The Emeya can charge from 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes on a 350 kilowatt charger. Find a 400 kilowatt plug, and that drops to 14 minutes. Range, up to 379 miles on the WLTP cycle for the base model. Not too shabby for something with supercar-beating performance. Let's talk design because, well, just look at it. From the front three-quarters, it's a stunner. Those active aero elements, the sharp creases, the camera wing mirrors, it all screams future. The rear view is a bit more controversial, and in profile there's definitely some Mercedes EQS soap bar energy going on. But in the right color, especially that striking yellow, it turns heads like a proper Lotus should. On the Autobahn, the Emeya feels rock solid, especially in the mid-range S trim. Interestingly, the top-spec R model showed some slightly odd steering behavior at high speeds. Nothing dangerous, but noticeable enough to make you wonder if more power isn't always better. And speaking of power, after thrashing the R model through the mountains and on the Autobahn, we saw about 235 miles of real-world range. Not bad considering we weren't exactly hypermiling. But here's the million-dollar question, or rather the $165,000 question for the R model. Is it really a Lotus? Well, that depends on how you define Lotus. If you're thinking of the bare-bones, lightweight sports cars of yesteryear, then no, absolutely not. But if you're thinking about a brand that's always pushed the boundaries of performance and technology, then maybe, just maybe, this is exactly what a modern Lotus should be. The real shame? We're not sure if it's coming to America, thanks to those pesky tariffs on Chinese-built vehicles. But wherever it does land, it's going to give the Germans some serious competition. While the hardcore Lotus fans might not be ready for this brave new world, the truth is, this is probably the car that'll keep Lotus alive for the next generation. The 2025 Lotus Emeya isn't the Lotus we expected, but it might be the Lotus we need. It's fast, comfortable, and packed with tech. Sure, it's heavy, expensive, and about as far from Colin Chapman's philosophy as you can get. But you know what? Sometimes evolution means breaking with tradition. And if this is the future of Lotus, well, maybe the future isn't so bad after all. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments. Would you take this over a Porsche Taycan? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.